League? Come in, Justice League. I'm picking up all kinds of chatter on my comms. You're being targeted. Keep your heads down and rescue those civilians.
Each character has a passive ability used through the entire game, an active ability used once per round, and a super ability used once per game. Vandal Savage is a villain. They have two passive abilities, and one super ability. Their passive ability, Immortal, means if the player is eliminated, they return to the game at the end of the next round. Their passive ability, Wheel of Fate, means the player knows the identity of Kendra Saunders. Their super ability, Join Me, lets them expose Kendra Saunders, but Kendra Saunders is protected if they vote the same as Vandal Savage. Booster Gold is a hero. They have two passive abilities and two active abilities. They have two passive abilities and two active abilities. Their active ability, Time Traveler, lets them know the identity of all heroes. Their passive ability, Power Suit, means they must be targeted twice before being eliminated. Their active ability, Flight Ring, means they can rescue themselves and one other player to any zone. This includes Watchtower. Their active ability, Glory Hound, means they can accuse any player of being a hero. If they're correct, they're able to protect 3 additional players this round. Roulette is a villain. They have 2 passive abilities and 1 active ability. Their passive ability, Know the Odds, means the player never closes their eyes once the game begins. Their passive ability, Play the Odds, means this player counts as 5 separate players during the vote phase. Their active ability, Make a Deal, lets them and another player leave the room for 30 seconds to make a deal. Ra's al Ghul is a villain. They have 2 passive abilities and 1 super ability. Their passive ability, Lazarus Pit, means if the player is eliminated, they return to the game at the end of the next round. Their passive ability, Well Done Detective, lets them know the identity of Batman. Their super ability, Join Me, means they can expose Batman, but Batman is protected if they vote the same as Ra's al Ghul. Maxima is a villain. They have 2 passive abilities and 1 super ability. Their passive ability, Never Give Up, means if they are eliminated, they return to the game at the end of the next round. Their passive ability, Interplanetary Obsession, means they know the identity of Superman at the start of the game. Their super ability, Join Me, lets them expose Superman. But Superman is protected if they vote the same as Maxima. Ares is a villain. They have 2 passive abilities and 1 super ability. Their passive ability, Family Ties, lets the player know the identity of Wonder Woman at the start of the game. Their passive ability, War Everlasting, means that if the player is eliminated, they return to the game at the end of the next round. Their super ability, Join Me, lets them expose Wonder Woman, but Wonder Woman can be protected if they vote the same as Ares. The Riddler is a villain and an accuser. They have 1 passive ability and 1 active ability. Their passive ability, Riddle Me This, means they must answer all direct questions with a question, including accusations. Their active ability, Who's Afraid of the Big Black Bat, lets them accuse any player of being Batman once per round.